Hello and welcome to Qase tutorial series, where we show you the ins and outs of our powerful test management software. Whether you are a seasoned pro or a brand new user, get ready to level up your testing game. Today we'll walk you through how to create defects. To keep track of the issues you've discovered, you can utilize defects. In Qase, there are two ways to create a defect. You can create one on the spot, at will, from the defect section here, for any issue that is not necessarily connected to a particular test case or a test run. If you have found an issue or a bug, you can immediately file it as a defect from the defect section here by clicking the Create New button. Filling out the necessary fields here, and when you're done, you click Create Defect. Such a defect would not have any reference to a test case or a test run, since it has not been filed from any of them. However, just like a defect that you file during a test run can be marked as either resolved, in progress, or invalid, it can also be edited. At the same time, any defects that you'll be filing during the test runs later can be tied to an existing defect you created here manually. I will show you that when we go to the second option, which is from the test run section here. This can be helpful when you are aware of the issues beforehand, even before performing a single test run, and want to document them in advance. So the second option here is by coming to the test runs and then filing a defect upon failing the test case during the test run. We click on this particular untested case and fail it, and now we can see this modal window. Already this box has been ticked to create or attach a defect based on the settings in the test run settings. And then when we click to add the results, we can create a new defect, or like I said earlier, we can choose from existing defects that were already created manually in the defects section. So in this case, let us go with an existing one, and then you can also choose to integrate it to any of your third-party apps that have already been installed on your workspace. And then when you're done, you can click Add Defect, and the defect will be created. Now a defect can be found in the defects section. Defects viewed here in this defect section of a test run will show you only defects filed in this test run. But if you go to the defects section of your project, you will be able to find all the defects that exist in this project. And you can be able to use the filters that are available here to see all the defects that are in the project. And if you click on any of them, you can be able to find more details about these defects, such as which test run it was performed in, which test case it pertains to, who reported the defect, the status of the defect, and many other fields. After the defect has been created, as you can see here, you can change status and mark it as resolved, as open, as invalid. You can introduce changes to a defect as well by hitting this edit button here. Editing a defect will take you to another screen where you can then change the defect's title, enter the actual result, add an attachment if you have any, and then update the defects once you are ready. And that's it for this tutorial. Qase is here to enhance your testing journey. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in the future, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, happy testing.